Hello guys, in this video I'm going to be building a counter on a class. So let's just start. Before this video I just created the project with my Rio CLI. So when I go and open a Visual Studio Code, so this is my empty project. So let's just go ahead and start with my counter. So what a counter I mean by the counter is what I mean by the counter is that this method is going to call itself every 5 seconds. So this will increment the counter on its states. And then I'm going to be listening to this counter from my iOS application. So let's just start. In my say hello, I'm going to be incrementing this counter, which is going to be empty first, but then it's going to be, so I'm just initializing it to 0 if it is non-existent. So I'm incrementing it, then I am scheduling this method say hello, and after 5 seconds. So after 5 seconds, this say hello method is going to be called again, and my counter is going to be incrementing. So let's just deploy this thing. Rio deploy. So my code is going to be uploaded to this project. Let's just see what happens. It's going to be asking my approval. Oh, there are no changes. Didn't I save it? Yes. Let me just deploy it once again. Okay, so it's deploying. Okay, now in my counter project, let's just refresh this. So in my counter project, I go to my test class, I create a new instance. So I get the state of this instance, and the state doesn't have anything called counter. So I'm going to be calling say hello. So this didn't return anything, but it has written counter 1. So if I get it again, it is going to be showing, as you can see, counter is incrementing. Every 5 seconds, it's incrementing. So let's just create a new project in Visual, in Xcode, sorry, a new project like this, counter test client. So next, create. So let's just close this and create. Okay, let's create temporary folder and counter test client and pod in it. So let me just come here and pod Rio. I was supposed to write this like this, I guess. Okay, pod install. Okay, Rio is installed now. Let me just go and open the let's go to the temp folder and open the workspace file, counter test client and workspace file. In my workspace, okay, in my counter class, let's go to the main storyboard. Let me just compile this first so it works better. Sometimes this storyboard doesn't connect to view controllers, etc. if I don't compile it first. So okay, it's compiling. It has all these dependencies in the Rio file, so that's why it's taken a little bit. So let me just add a label to the center of the screen and center it horizontally and vertically, and go to the view controller file and add this label here, label counter. Oops, because it's still building, I guess. Let's just wait a little bit. It is almost done. Come on, come on, come on. And I definitely don't want to run it on iPod Touch simulator. Okay, so it's finished. So here in my view controller, I will connect my label to my view controller like this, label counter. Okay, it's done. So in my view controller, let me import Rio, and by the way, let's check my state. My counter is being incremented in the background. Okay, with Rio, let's connect to my project. Let's Rio config. My project ID is this, and on my view load, I will get a new cloud object. Actually, get this cloud object. The class ID is test, and instance ID is, because I'm incrementing the counter on this instance, my instance ID is this. This is the object. This is error. Okay, so once I have my object, let's just listen to its state, its public state actually. Subscribe to its state, data, error. Okay, so if let data is data, and meaning if it is not null, and let counter is data counter, then self.label counter text is counter. So let's just run this on an iPhone 13 simulator. Let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see, every 5 seconds my counter is being incremented, and my iOS application is being updated in real time. This is 58. Let's just go here. 58, 59, 59, 59, 60, 60. So this is it for this video, but in this video I have shown you guys how easy it is to connect a client, an iOS or Android client, or even web client, to a instance in retter.io, and to tie it to its object state. So that's it. Thank you for watching.